first thought is the certainty of temptation. We see the certainty of temptation in verse 12. The certainty of temptation. If you look at verse 12 again, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So first of all, the fact that James says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation is indicative of the fact that temptations are for everyone, everywhere. Earlier in verse 2 of chapter 1, James says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Notice how he uses the word when. It's not an if, and, or but. It's a when you fall into these temptations. We are to count it as joy. And it's telling us the certainty of these temptations. But notice that James goes on to say, blessed is the man that endures them. Blessed, this means much more than a superficial happiness. The word carries the idea of a profound inner joy and satisfaction. This feeling, this joy rather, that only the Lord can give. Endureth, it carries with it the idea of perseverance. You see, there are those that finish strong the race that's been set before them. This is the man or this is the woman that would in no way, shape, or form deter or defer from what they have set out to achieve. And this is essential, especially in the realm of temptation, especially in the realm of addictions. This morning, I want to share with you a little bit about our RU recovery program. Some of you didn't even realize we had a recovery program. If I were to ask you what the letters RU mean, how many would say you know what they mean? Okay, maybe a couple of you. No, they don't stand for really ugly. I understand. I am up here. I get that. But they don't stand for really ugly or even really unfortunate. Yes, those that come are really unfortunate because I am there. They stand for Reformers Unanimous. And this is a recovery program that is specifically based on the Word of God. We gather on a weekly basis to spend time together sharing the truths from the Word of God, helping others to overcome the strongholds that they have in their lives. And the funny thing is that if all of us were being honest, we could probably pack out this worship center on every Friday night. I mean, let's just be honest. Because all of us have some sort of an issue that we struggle with. You see, think about all the things in your life that you've struggled with over the years. Think about all the times that you've tried to quit or you just weren't able to stay away from that one thing, so you just kind of gave up. You see, temptations are everywhere. We need to be able to put up boundaries in our lives if we want to be certain to overcome those temptations. Because without boundaries, there's bondage. So what is it that causes you to stumble here this morning?